was yesterday getting back on the field again?
It was good. Obviously, it was great going out there with the win under our belt, and just the young guys coming out, they did well in Sunday football, and just cleaning some things up, cleaning up our mistakes.
When do you kind of think about Saturday being your last time here, or is that something that goes through your head?
Oh, yeah, it does. It's exciting. It's humbling. It's something I'm looking forward to, big-time game. For the Egg Bowl, everyone knows that, and for my last one, it'll be exciting.
Not just yourself, but the entire senior class. What do you feel like y'all's legacy is that you'll leave behind here?
A bunch of guys that do the right thing. I think my whole class, the guys that are still here, that are graduating, they'll come out on senior night, are guys who do things right off the field. Calhoun, Ryan Brown, Malone, Joe Morrow, those are guys that, set the bar all around football and off the field.
I was talking to Joe Moore about it the other day. He said there's fewer and fewer of y'all left that came in together. I imagine y'all gonna have a pretty good bond. Oh
yeah, definitely. And I came in early, and so I guess I kind of got a little heads up, and I was kind of with the class above me as well. But I was real tight with those guys. Like you said, some of them have gone, some of them gone to the NFL. Some of them did redshirt versus the guys who have redshirt and stayed. Yeah, we'll be tight. We'll be friends for a long time.
You mentioned one of the reasons for coming back was because of the Egg Bowl. Now that you're actually in the week, what are your emotions and what are your thoughts?
Excitement, just pure excitement. No, I came back for this reason, and it all. From the time I got here, everything goes into this week. Last year, this year, everything boils down to this.
Does that put a lot of pressure on you to come out and say that was one of the reasons that you came back?
No, I don't really feel the pressure. Like I said, it's excitement. It's another game. It's just a big-time game. It's something I love to do, something I love to play. So I'm excited for it. Me and my teammates go out here in Davis Wade.
What have you seen from them on film?
They're a good team. They're a good defense. They play hard. They got some big guys. They've got some NFL prospects on that defense, and we know they're tough, but we've got a pretty solid offense as well.
Up until now, what game do you think about most, or moment that you think about most in your Mississippi State career?
One game in my whole career.
Or a moment, or anything, one that kind of flashes back or something like that.
I don't know. There's been a bunch of moments. Obviously, the LSU game, winning there, starting winning in Death Valley. The Egg Bowl a couple years ago, coming in late and getting that win. So I'd probably say those two, and then again the Auburn game when we got the win to be ranked #1. So those are 3 big games.
You look at Saturday's games, it's a shootout between you and Brandon Allen, 2 of the better quarterbacks in the SEC. Chad Kelly's right up there with y'all in terms of numbers. Is there anything to that? Kind of feeling like you're going, shot for shot with those kind of guys?
Yeah, you never want to let the other quarterback outdo you. There's no worse feeling than you not playing too hot and the other guy across the field. Just being on fire, and this weekend was just an example of both of us being on fire, being in the groove with our offense, and just letting things come to us.
Last 2 years in the Egg Bowl, you've been a little banged up. How would you characterize your health right now?
I'm 100% healthy right now. I'm probably as healthy as I've ever been in any season in my life this late into the season, so I feel good.
What's this season been like for you? The 2 losses in the first month, and then a win streak, and then Alabama. How would you kind of characterize this season?
This season's been special. There's been some ups, there's been some downs. Like you said, losing early, losing that close one to LSU, then going on the road and just things not really going our way, losing to A&M, and then a game that we figured we could win going into the game, and then didn't turn out that way against Alabama, and just the way we went on the road in Fayetteville last week and just got that win. It's been a special year. Team overcoming things and just continuing to move forward just shows the toughness of this team.
Have you said anything to the younger guys about the Egg Bowl and their first one and how it's different than other games?
I think they know it's different. Coaches touched on it. We've had people come and talk. We know this game's different. I think everybody around here knows that.
We've kind of had these conversations before, but obviously you being a Louisiana guy, when did the Egg Bowl become personal for you and something you come back for?
My second year here, my redshirt freshman year, losing to them at their place, just watching them celebrate their whole deal with Coach Mullen on the Jumbotron and all that really just sank in, and that's when I got the taste of the rivalry.
You guys had to bounce back from an emotional letdown against Alabama. You did that against Arkansas. Talk about bouncing back from an emotional high against Arkansas going into the Egg Bowl.
That's the past. Just let it happen. It's already been done. I think that's what we did. We did a good job of putting the Alabama game behind us and moving forward for the Arkansas game, and now we got to do the same thing. Put this Arkansas game behind us and move into the most important game of the season. And I think this is a team that we've gotten better week in and week out. And I know the offense, we're really just connecting, feeling ourselves right now. Offensive line is doing a good job protecting, the playmakers are making plays, so we just got to continue to get better.
You mentioned the Egg Bowl from 2 years ago when you come in relief, banged up. What was that night like for you?
That was special. Going into the game, I knew I could play, and Damon Williams had taken reps all week long, and I felt he had every right and earned every right to play in that game and start in that game. He did a good job, and right up there to the end, I mean, I wanted to play the whole game, and then finally I couldn't take it, and I just told Coach Mullen I wanted to play. And he went with it, and the offense and the fans, everybody just surrounded around us, and they made it a special night after that win.
You're playing at a real high level right now, SEC Offensive Player of the Week. Both quarterbacks are playing at a high level right now. What does that add to this going into Saturday, you think?
I mean, just makes it that much better of a game. It's already special. It's going to be a special game because of the rival, but two teams playing hot right now makes it that much better.
We kind of talked a lot about what you gave to Mississippi State, I suppose, in terms of career. But what do you take from it when you leave here? What's that lasting legacy on the other end of it?
Just the family environment, everything Starkville, Mississippi State has done for me, made me feel so comfortable, made me feel at home, and just welcome and loved.
When you allow yourself to think back to last year's Egg Bowl game, what moments kind of stand out to you?
The whole game, really. I mean, I don't know if there's just one or two particular moments that stand out, but just the whole game. I think it was tied at halftime or something like that. And knowing that we could win that game and just letting it get away from us, yeah, it really hurts.
Coach Mullen was in here talking about erasing the previous week, during Sunday meetings and practice and stuff. But when you don't have a game for a few weeks, like after the Egg Bowl last year, how long does a loss like that linger in your mind?
It lingers for a long time, regardless if you play the game after, right after. That's a game that's special in the state, special to both teams. And when you lose it, the other team's got bragging rights for a whole year. And so, I mean, that sucks and it sinks in, and that's how we felt last year.
Coach said that you get your master's in 3 weeks. What will it be in?
Say again?
Your master's degree, what will you?
Workforce leadership.
How is A.J. Jefferson? What has he done differently, in practice? How do you see him improve as a player from last year?
It's just motor. He's always been a guy that had a good motor, and I think the difference between last year and this year is he doesn't take a play off. Regardless of the down, regardless of the situation, regardless of the reps at practice, he's going to go hard. He's going to give his all on every rep, and it's really paying off.
Is there something that's clicked, maybe even the last 5 games, especially this year for Brandon Holloway? I mean, it just seems like he's kind of been on fire lately.
He's just a guy that takes what the defense gives him. He's fast, he's quick, so he's going to take those holes. He gets down, doesn't really ever just take big hits because of his size, but he's doing well for this offense right now.
You told us up there at Arkansas that had they made that field goal, you were going to go down and score again. I mean, is that how seriously this offense believes in itself?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you give us any amount of time, we know we can score in whatever time's given. And that's how we felt. I wanted them to hurry up, and if they made it, they made it. I mean, it was like 40-something seconds left or something like that, and that's plenty enough time for us to get in field goal range and score a touchdown.
Being from Louisiana, do you remember the first moment where you can say, wow, this MSU Ole Miss rivalry, this is serious? Do you remember your first time? You may have been asked that. I'm sorry. I just got in here. I apologize.
Yeah, my second year on campus, my redshirt freshman year, losing to them up at their place.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dad.